Welcome back to Doomsday Prepper. Today, we're talking about one of the most terrifying creatures in the wild, bears. Whether you're an avid hiker, camper, or just enjoy the great outdoors, knowing how to handle a bear encounter could mean the difference between life and death. In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of bears, from understanding their behavior, knowing which bears are the most dangerous, and ultimately, what to do if you find yourself face-to-face with one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a prepping tip that could save your life. Section 1. The world's deadliest bears. Bears are some of the most majestic creatures in the wild, but when it comes to survival situations, they can quickly become a major threat. While all bears are powerful and dangerous, there are certain species that stand out for their aggressive behavior and size. Grizzly bears. Also known as brown bears, grizzly bears are often considered the most dangerous. Grizzlies are larger, weighing in at over 600 pounds on average, and they're extremely territorial. They have no qualms about defending their space, especially if they feel threatened. Polar bears. Polar bears are the largest of all bear species, with males reaching up to 1,900 pounds. They primarily live in the Arctic, but their increasing exposure to humans as the ice caps melt has made encounters more common. Polar bears are apex predators and have little fear of humans, making them incredibly dangerous in an encounter. Black bears. While black bears are usually less aggressive than grizzly bears or polar bears, they can still pose a serious threat, especially if they're surprised or feel cornered. They are the most widespread bear in North America and are often found in forests and suburban areas. Section 2. Signs and tracks. How to spot bears before they spot you. Knowing how to recognize signs of a bear in the area is critical for staying safe. Here are some of the main indicators. Bear tracks. Bear tracks are unmistakable and usually larger than most other wildlife. Grizzly bears leave large, wide paw prints with a distinct claw mark. Black bear tracks are rounder and smaller, while polar bear tracks resemble those of a giant dog but with larger claws. Bear droppings. Bear scat can tell you what a bear has been eating and whether the bear is nearby. Grizzly scat is typically larger and may contain bits of vegetation or animal remains, while black bear scat often contains berries or nuts. Signs of bear activity. Look for claw marks on trees, overturned rocks, or disturbed food sources. Bears are notorious for scavenging and often mark their territory by tearing into trees or digging up the ground for food. If you see any of these signs, it's a good idea to proceed with caution and avoid areas with high bear activity. Section 3. What to do if you encounter a bear. The most crucial aspect of surviving a bear encounter is knowing how to react in the moment. Here are the key steps to take if you find yourself face-to-face with a bear. Stay calm and don't panic. Bears can sense fear. If you panic, you may trigger an aggressive response. Keep calm, steady your breathing, and assess the situation carefully. Don't run. Running may trigger the bear's predatory instincts. Bears are fast and can easily outrun you, so instead of running, slowly back away while keeping the bear in your sight. Make yourself look bigger. If the bear is standing or acting aggressive, make yourself appear larger. Stand tall, raise your arms, and try to make noise by shouting or clapping. This tactic is especially useful for black bears, but can work with grizzlies as well. Bear spray. If the bear continues to approach, use bear spray if you have it. Bear spray is a highly effective deterrent, creating a cloud of irritating spray that will stop the bear from advancing. Aim for the bear's face and try to get the spray between you and the bear. Section 4. The best bear-proof gear. When preparing for a trip to bear country, having the right gear can make all the difference in ensuring your safety. Here are some essential tools and equipment. Bear spray. This is your first line of defense in a bear encounter. Bear spray is the most effective method of stopping an aggressive bear with a range of 20-30 feet. Make sure it's bear-specific and always have it easily accessible, not buried in your backpack. Bear-proof containers. These containers keep food and other attractants safe from bears. Whether you're camping or hiking, bear-proof containers will prevent bears from getting into your food, reducing the chances of an attack. Portable electric fences. A portable electric fence can be an excellent addition to your bear prevention plan, particularly if you're camping. These fences provide an extra layer of protection by deterring bears from approaching your camp. Noise deterrents. Items such as air horns or bear bells can help alert bears to your presence and reduce the chances of an unexpected encounter. Make noise regularly when hiking through bear-prone areas. Section 5. Bear behavior during mating season. Mating season can make bears even more unpredictable. The added territorial aggression and hormonal drive during spring and summer months mean that bear encounters are more likely. Male bears. Male bears are known to roam large distances in search of mates, and during mating season, they can become more aggressive. They may also be less cautious around humans. If you encounter a male bear during this period, be especially careful. Female bears with cubs. Female bears with cubs are among the most dangerous because they will go to great lengths to protect their young. If you see a mother bear with cubs, avoid the area immediately. Always give female bears a wide berth, especially during the spring when cubs are born. Behavioral signals. During mating season, bears may be more vocal, marking trees, or making loud growls to establish their presence. Male grizzly bears will engage in vocalizations to warn other males away from potential mates. Section 6. Advanced survival techniques for extreme bear encounters. In the worst-case scenario, when a bear attacks, you must have strategies to protect yourself. Here are advanced techniques for surviving a bear attack. Fight back aggressively. If the bear is within reach and attacking, fight back with everything you have. Aim for the eyes, nose, and face. Use anything you can, like rocks, sticks, or even your fists. Bear attacks are rare, but if it happens, you need to be aggressive to deter the animal. Use fire as a deterrent. Bears are often frightened by fire. If you have access to a campfire, keep it stoked and ready. You can also use flares or a bright flashlight to disorient the bear temporarily, potentially causing it to retreat. Use your knowledge of terrain. If you're in an area with rugged terrain or dense brush, use the environment to your advantage. Bears have trouble navigating steep or rocky terrain, so move to higher ground or thick brush where the bear can't easily follow. Shelter in vehicles or structures. If a bear is actively approaching and you have access to a vehicle or building, immediately head there. Bears can't break into well-constructed buildings or cars, giving you a temporary refuge. Section 7. Psychological and behavioral tactics. Understanding the psychology of a bear can help you handle a situation more effectively. Bears may act out of fear, curiosity, or hunger, and knowing how to manage your behavior can prevent unnecessary escalation. Stay calm and confident. Bears can detect fear, and if you act nervously or timidly, it may encourage the bear to feel threatened. Stay calm, take deep breaths, and move with confidence to show the bear you're not a prey item. Establish dominance. Bears may back off if they feel you're dominant. If possible, stand tall, raise your arms to appear larger, and speak loudly, or clap to assert your presence. This can sometimes be enough to deter a black bear. Don't stare the bear down. Direct eye contact can be interpreted as a challenge. Avoid staring the bear directly. Instead, keep it in your peripheral vision while slowly backing away. Section 8. Knowing when to fight and when to flee. Knowing whether to stand your ground or try to escape is critical. In general, it's important to remember that you should never engage with a bear unless absolutely necessary. Fight if attacked. If a bear does attack, your best option is to fight back. Aim for sensitive areas like the eyes and nose. Use whatever is at your disposal, from a backpack to sticks or rocks. Escape if possible. If there's a clear escape route, such as climbing a tree or running to a shelter, don't hesitate to take it. While bears can climb, black bears are generally not as skilled at climbing trees as grizzlies or polar bears. Section 9. Bear-proofing your campsite. Taking the right precautions when camping in bear country can make all the difference. Here's how to bear-proof your campsite. Store food properly. Always store food in bear-proof containers. If you don't have a bear-proof container, hang your food at least 10 feet off the ground and 4 feet away from the trunk of a tree. This makes it harder for bears to reach it. Clean up. Bears are attracted to smells. After eating, clean all your dishes and cooking utensils immediately. Don't leave scraps around the campsite, and dispose of trash in a bear-proof container. Bear-proof your tent. While it's difficult to fully bear-proof a tent, you can take steps to minimize the risk. Avoid keeping food or anything with strong scents inside your tent, like toiletries or snacks. Set up your camp. Away from bear trails. Bears have established trails they follow, and you want to avoid camping near these paths. Look for flat areas that don't appear to be part of a bear's regular route. Section 10. Understanding bear habitats and behavioral patterns. To further reduce your chances of a dangerous encounter, it's important to understand where bears live and how they behave. Knowing their patterns can help you avoid dangerous situations. Grizzly bear habitat. Grizzly bears are typically found in forests, alpine meadows, and coastal areas. They tend to prefer remote and rugged areas, away from human activity. If you're in bear country, stay alert when venturing into areas near streams, berries, or carrion, as these are key attractants for grizzlies. Black bear habitat. Black bears are more adaptable and can thrive in a variety of environments, including forests, swamps, and even suburban areas. They're often found in areas with abundant food sources like acorns, berries, and even garbage. Polar bear habitat. Polar bears are primarily found in the Arctic and coastal areas where sea ice is present. While their habitat is mostly isolated, climate change is causing them to venture further into human-populated areas in search of food. Time of day. Bears are typically most active during dawn and dusk, so avoid hiking or camping in areas known for bear activity during these times. If you're out early in the morning or late in the evening, keep your senses heightened and be extra cautious. Section 11. Community and networking. For bear safety, bears aren't just an individual threat, they're a concern for entire communities, especially in rural or mountainous areas where human-bear interactions are more common. Here's how community efforts can play a role in bear safety. Local bear awareness programs. Many communities in bear-prone areas have educational programs and bear safety initiatives. These programs teach locals how to coexist with bears, prevent attractants like garbage, and safely handle bear encounters. Bear patrols and reporting. In certain regions, bear patrols monitor bear activity and report sightings. If you live in a bear-heavy area, getting involved in these community efforts can help protect everyone. Sharing knowledge. Networking with fellow outdoors enthusiasts, campers, and hunters can provide valuable insights about specific bear activity and hotspots. Share knowledge about bear sightings, behavioral changes, and best practices to stay safe in bear country. Section 12. Legal and ethical considerations. Bears are protected species in many parts of the world, and it's important to respect their natural habitats. Here are some key legal and ethical considerations. Bear protection laws. Many countries and states have strict regulations around bear hunting and human interaction with bears. It's illegal in many places to intentionally harm or kill a bear without provocation, and doing so can result in severe legal consequences. Non-lethal measures. The best way to deal with a bear encounter is through non-lethal measures. Bear spray, noise-making devices, and maintaining a safe distance are all legal and ethical methods of ensuring your safety without harming the animal. Respecting bear habitats. Always be mindful of the environment when camping or hiking in bear territories. Follow leave no trace principles and ensure you leave the area as undisturbed as possible. Section 13. Final thoughts on bear safety. Bears are powerful, intelligent creatures that deserve respect, but they are also a potential threat if you don't take the right precautions. Whether you're hiking in the wilderness, camping in bear country, or just living in an area where bears are present, knowing how to avoid, handle, and survive a bear encounter is crucial. By understanding bear behavior, knowing what to do in an encounter, and having the right gear, you significantly increase your chances of staying safe. Remember, preparation is key. The more you understand about these incredible animals and how to react to them, the better equipped you'll be when it comes to surviving a bear encounter. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with fellow adventurers, and subscribe for more survival tips and tricks. Until next time, stay safe out there and always be prepared.